Good afternoon, everybody. This is Karen Marks. Alright guys, this is most likely a wood duck box. So that would, I'm guessing now, it could be wrong. This could be for an owl. That's a huge box, man. Anyway, it's most likely a wood duck box. So, beautiful pine tree. I do not know if that's a loblolly pine, slash pine. Well, I guess I should look at the size of the pine cones. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really tell if the loblolly is going to have a longer pine, and there's a pond pine which are rounder and smaller, so it's not a pond pine. All right, listen, we have a terrible situation here at Starr Pond, which started the year before. Now remember, today is January 30th, last day of January, or well, second last day of January. So what's happening is, look, here's an area where an alligator probably walks through. This vegetation is called frog's bit. And it's hard to believe exactly a year ago, I was out here with U.S. Fish and Wildlife, Audubon Society, and friends of the Coastal Savannah Wildlife Refuges. Remember, I always get the name wrong. Because they were trying to experiment, how can we get rid of this vegetation? Can you use a grapple hook, which you guys could look at that video of me throwing the hook. You could use, oh my god, here's a gator. You can use rakes. All right, look at, oh god, I scared this gator, darn it. I didn't know he was here. He was resting on the bank. Guys, it's probably by this point 55 degrees out. It was only 52, but I didn't know that gator was here. I would have been quiet. But this frog's bit, you see how it's taken over the whole entire pond? And they got money last year to pay a harvester to, you know, cut a moat around the pond. But they said that the water had no oxygen in it. And there's really nothing that the birds could live on. So there was a complete failed nesting season in the middle. See right here, we're looking at these trees, and I saw a big alligator at Ibis Pond just an hour ago, 1 o'clock. And back in the day, guys, now I've been filming out here for 10 years, but only 6 years with videos. But back in the day, a huge gator used to live out here. I swear he had to be 15 feet long, and great blue herons would even be in the water by him. Great egret snowies. Oh my god, I'm so out of breath. Walking up a little hill, not kidding, to this lovely bench. Woo! But yeah, so where the moat is, that's, I'm gonna sit down. That's where this gator would be, and I don't know, the birds all knew it was safe, I guess. Safe to be by it. And even Starr Pond has lost so many darn trees. Hurricane Matthew, that was 2016 in the fall, October. And then we had, I've lost track, we had a couple different storms. I know my parent and I, we evacuated, not this September in 2020, but the September before that. And then there was another time we didn't evacuate, but the whole point is, you can see in the middle, there's not as many trees as there used to be. Oh, and one more thought. And just remember, I feel compelled to document for some reason. You know, I've got 14,000 videos on YouTube now, and 8,000 more to go. But look at this situation right here. This whole length used to be so full of trees, you know, in a group, that I had to try to duck under to film to, you know, to see that alligator in the middle. But also, the trees sometimes were so thick I couldn't see through. And they explained at Fish and Wildlife that some of those trees are not built to sit in water. So if water got too close to the trees, then it would sort of, I guess, rot out the roots and they would fall. But really sad, because the birds, they never nested in the trees on the edge, but they would rest in them. Anyway, so Fish and Wildlife last year, we Put some palm fronds in for the birds to lay on to nest to help out. Built a few, or put in a few cypress trees. And like I said, they paid someone to cut out the moat, so the moat has lasted a year, but they're just gonna have to get serious. I guess spray this whole pond with some type of insecticide. What do you use for plants, I guess, to get rid of it. But you also need enough water to support the birds, and it's got to have live animals in it for them to eat. So it's really sad. So again, we're at Starr Pond, S-T-A-R-R. Pinckney. I know that was a long explanation of what we're doing here today, but I'll tell you one more thing. When I post my 8,000 videos to total, I have 3,000 at least from this pond, not from this pond, but both ponds, Ibis Pond and Starr, and it'll blow you away, and you'll see what I'm talking about with the trees that were down on this side. So, all right, well, I'm gonna head, I think, to Osprey Pond. I mean, why not? Woo! I feel good. I've got long johns on, and Osprey Pond, I know there's a bald eagle's nest out there, and maybe I'll see a big gator. Woo! I'm excited. Have a great day.